off by reading our problem. A farmer stacked hay bales. The length and width of each hay bale are shown below. The length and width of each hay bale are shown below. The volume of each hay bale is 10 2/3 cubic feet. The farmer stacked 8 hay bales on top of one another. What is the height in feet of the stacked hay bales? So let's draw our problem. So we have one hay bale that they gave us, and it tells us that the length is 4 and the width is 1 1/3. So we are trying to find the height right here, right? So let's go write an equation. So we know that the equation for volume is V equals length times width times height. And it told us that the volume is 10 2/3. It also tells us that the length of one hay bale is 4 feet. And it also tells us that the width of one hay bale is 1 1/3. So all we have to do is find h. So let's make 1 1/3 and 10 2/3 mixed numbers. So to find this one, we need to do 10 times 3, and that is 30, and then add the 2 at the top, and that's 32 over 3. So on this side we have 32 thirds. On this side we have 4 times our mixed number, so we need to do 1 times 3, which is 3, plus our 1 on top, so we'll have 4 thirds times h. We need to multiply 4 times 4 thirds on this side, so let's do 4 times 4 thirds. 4 times 4 thirds. And when you multiply a whole number by a fraction, a whole number can go over 1. So now when you multiply fractions, all you have to do is multiply across. So 4 times 4 is 16. 1 times 3 is 3. So we have 32 over 3 equals 16 over 3 times height. So now, in order to get h alone, our height alone, we need to divide. So we need to divide 16 over 3, and we need to divide 32 over 3 by 16 over 3. So the reciprocal is the way to divide fractions. So we need to multiply this by its reciprocal. And its reciprocal is a fraction flipped. So the fraction flipped is 3 over 16. And on this side is 3 over 16. So these 16 times 3 and 3 times 16 makes 1, so we don't need that. And now we need to multiply these two together. So 3 over 16 times 32 over 3. And again, when we have fractions and we're multiplying, we can multiply across. So 3 times 32. Let's do 32 times 3. 6, 9, so we have 96. And 16 times 3. 18, bring up the 1, 4. So we have 96 over 48. And can this be simplified? Yes. 96 goes inside the house, 48 is at the door. And can 48 go into 9? No. Can 48 go into 96? Yes. 2 times. So multiply 96, 0. And our answer is 2 up here. So we have h equals 2. But that is only the height of one hay bale. We need the height of all 8 stacked on top of each other. So what do we need to do now? We need to multiply. So let's multiply. 2 times 8 equals 16. That means the height of all 8 hay bales stacked together is 16 feet. So we need to write our final statement. The height of all 8 hay bales is 16 feet. And don't forget to have the feet at the end.